Hey everybody, this is Morgan Caraway of Sustainable Life School. Today I'm going to show you my potato towers experiment. I called it an experiment because it's my first time attempting it, but I've heard by growing potatoes vertically and adding to it as you go, you can grow up to 100 pounds or more per tower. So we're going to put that to the test this year and see how it works. One of our inspirations is with the price of everything going up, including gas, and with just kind of the crazy state of things as they stand, we want to make sure we have more food security here. So this is an attempt to be able to do that in a pretty small footprint. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I done it. Here is the first potato box I built. These end stakes are just part of a 1x8 that I cut into four 1x2s using a table saw, and then I put a sharp angle on the end so it's easy to pound them in with my maul here. I've already started the second potato box. I bought some seed potatoes and I've got to get them in the ground. They're right at the verge of going bad. So we are now starting our second box, but you can see the design is very simple. You hammer in the four corner stakes, and then you attach your wood on the sides for the sides of the box. And this wood here is slab wood from a sawmill. I've got a sawmill with a good old boy who runs it about a mile and a half up the road, so he's the one I get it from. This wood doesn't need to be real pretty. I hear you don't use these for potatoes in the same spot year after year because different diseases can take advantage of that. So anywho, we're going to start on our second box here, and I will show you the progress as we go. So here I started hammering in the other stakes for the corners. You can attach the sideboards with one screw for easy removal later. Here's the entire box assembled. Here are the goodies I was putting in it: topsoil and compost, and I had some compost on site as well. Cardboard in the bottom keeps weeds from growing through, which could become a big problem later. And then you fill it up with the yummy goodness of compost, topsoil, and your other nutrients. I've built up the planter. I covered everything beneath with the cardboard. You can see it sticking out there. I try to get, uncolored cardboard and the non-waxed, of course, because that would form an impenetrable barrier underneath this. And now I've got the fill material in here too. This is topsoil, some compost that we had on site, and I'm using some of this compost and manure mix here as well. And the next step is I'm going to plant the potatoes. And then after that, I am going to cover it all with mulch to help retain moisture. Now I'm digging little furrows for the potatoes, about every probably 10 inches apart. Now I'm putting the potatoes in with the sprouts pointing upward, so they will be able to happily climb towards the light. I can't remember if I got 3 or 4 pounds of seed potatoes for these two planters, but it happened to be just the perfect amount, spaced as they are. I had one odd one that I put in the middle right there. I added some more compost and manure to the top. Now I'm applying some water. Make sure everybody is well moistened. And now I am going to add some mulch. We got 2 big loads of mulch delivered. Here is the finished bed, mulched, filled with yummy nutrients for the potatoes, everything planted, watered, and so begins our experiment. I got this bed in a few days ago. One of the nicest features of this design is that we can simply add more boards to build these beds up as the potatoes grow. Once they grow about 8 or 10 inches, we're going to add dirt and then leave about 2 or 3 inches of sprout exposed. I think, unfortunately, as Americans, specifically United States, we kind of take food for granted. We obviously see it for some of its nutritional aspects, And we obviously love delicious food, as any human should. But we kind of, I think, a lot of times miss the sacred aspect of it. There's a real joy in planting and watching what you have planted grow. I think it's therapeutic to get your hands in the dirt. Obviously, it's therapeutic to move your body and get exercise. So there's just kind of a certain magic that happens when you do this sort of project. And let's face it, a lot of the food systems in the world have challenges. A lot of people already, don't have enough food. And if we can grow a lot of food in a small area, then we're going to be in a lot better shape in the long run. Thank you all for watching. Take care.